Hey everyone, welcome back to Survival Addiction. Today we will be doing an in-depth knife review for Fox Knives, Vox Suru. So this knife came in a monthly knife club Onyx box. Okay, so the overall length is 5.83 inches and the blade length is 2.32 inches. Okay, so the blade material is Buller N690, and then it is also drop point with a flat grind, and it has a black stonewash finish. There is a finger choil, so you can move up a little bit more if you need to. It is closed with and secured with a frame lock, and then the clip is just a little dinky clip, so I'm not a huge fan of that. And then there is a lanyard hole, and I'm pretty sure, okay, so it's a flipper. I don't think it's assisted. I'm pretty sure it's manual. It is frame lock, and then the handle is aluminum. So it's pretty light. I believe when I looked on the website, they said it was 3 ounces. So one of my subscribers recommended actually weighing it and measuring it in person. So we're going to try that today. I got this scale. It's a jewelry scale, but it works the same. And it should help. Okay, so on the website it says it's about 3 ounces. Okay, so in actuality, it's 2.5 ounces. So yeah, it's pretty close to 3 ounces. I think that's actually better that it's lighter than they say, in my opinion. So this knife was designed by Jesper Voxnes. I like him a lot. I have quite a few of his knives. So I don't like the orange. Not a huge fan of the burnt orange. I do like the backspacer. I like that it's stonewashed like the blade. And then I feel like it takes like a little bit to actually get it opened the first time. I'm sure you could probably use this to open it also. But it's not the easiest thing to do because of the frame lock. It is pretty unlikely that you're going to accidentally open it. Okay, give me 1 sec, guys. Okay, sorry guys, I'm back. All right, so this goes for $176 on Blade HQ. So for price, I'm gonna give it a 5. It's not extremely expensive in comparison to some knives, but it's also not an awesome deal or super cheap like other knives. So it's kind of just in the middle. Material wise, I'm going to give it a 4, especially for almost a $200 knife. Buller N690, I would hope that they would at least be giving us Buller M690. That's just my personal opinion. Aluminum's pretty good, but for $200, I would be hoping they'd be giving us titanium. So materials, I'm giving a 4. Design-wise, I like the design quite a bit. It's small, but it's just a really nice design. So I'm gonna give that a 7. And then as far as comfort goes, for being so small, it's actually pretty comfy. It's unlikely that this would get uncomfortable over a long period of time. The most uncomfortable thing is this clip, so I'd probably just remove the clip. And then without that hot spot, I really don't think there's any other hot spots on it. The clip, if you notice, it jabs into your finger and your palm. That's part of the reason I don't like these wire clips, is I feel like they cause more of a hot spot than normal clips. So comfort wise, I'm giving it a 6. And then functionality, let's give that a test. Okay, so it cuts paper awesome. And then let's try this paracord. Don't try not to make fun of me of this huge roll. Okay. So yeah, actually that wasn't that clean of a cut. Kind of shockingly. It cut through the paper like butter. Let's try it one more time. Oh, that is weird. Okay, so that one cut a lot more clean. Like it felt like it cut clean, but when you look at it, it's pretty frayed. So I don't know, maybe it does need sharpened, who knows. It does cut it. So I'm going to give the functionality an 8, because it does what it does. It does what it's supposed to do. It cuts. I probably won't be using this knife for bushcraft. It's pretty small. I have a ton of fixed blade bushcraft knives, but for like an everyday carry knife, this is a great size. Okay, and then as far as the ease of opening, I'm not going to give that a very high score. Because of this frame lock the way it is, and because it's such a small knife, you can't really get a good grip on the other portions of the knife. So when you try and open it, it like gets stuck. Do you see that? See? So I'm giving that a 3 just because it has some issues opening. And then as far as safety goes, like I said, it is hard to open it because of the frame lock, and that is actually good for safety reasons. It's unlikely that this is going to open up in my pocket. It's unlikely that I'll get stabbed in my leg. This prevents me from cutting my finger on this blade right there. And this choil, even the choil is fairly safe. I probably wouldn't use that unless I was like needing to be very particular on something. But yeah, safety I'm probably going to give a 9. So that leaves the score at 6 out of 10. So that's a pretty good score. It is above average, but it's also not amazing, if that makes sense. It's a nice knife, but it's not the nicest knife I've ever reviewed. But anyways, guys, that is the Fox Knives Vox Suru frame lock. Thanks again for joining me, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks, guys. Bye.